Happy Tuesday morning, everybody. Louie in the house. So, I was making coffee this morning, and I felt strongly about explaining myself on this subject. So 2 years ago, I called Nick Hoffman up, who builds my race cars, and I said, Nick, I'm going to race 2 more years. Certainly, I'm not going to race past 60 years old. 60 years old, damn, that's getting up there. So 2 years flew by. By the way, kids, when you get to be 50 years old, there's one thing that's for sure. They fly by in 10-year chunks. So you're 50, you're never 54, 56. All of a sudden, you're 50, boom, you're 60. That's just the way it goes. Now, I get it when you're 25, you're 26, you're 27, you're 28. But by the time you get to be 60, you've seen a lot. And I've seen a lot. Damn. Sounds like somebody got a motorcycle without a baffle or without a pipe. I'm like, get out of here. Always leave the door open in the morning because Louie, he's a boy, and you let him out, then he's in, out, in, out, in, out. So I thought, we just leave the door open in the morning. You get all that done with, and about 30 minutes later, he's exhausted and he's ready to relax. Now, when it gets to be 10 degrees out, you got to shut the door. But for right now, for about 30 minutes or more, I just leave the door like that. So anyway, I wanted to explain to you all why I've decided to keep racing. It's really pretty simple, but yet not. For me, it's simple. I am very high strung. Okay, as Schrader would say, really? I'm very high strung. I was born like this. Everybody knows the story. They put me on Ritalin, the whole deal. Well, 2 years ago, or no, last year, I ran 76 races. 68 with my own car. That was the most in America for the series that I run, which is UMP. Stands for United Midwest Promoters. Hey, Wallace, what's that series you run? UMP, United Midwest Promoters. It's owned by the World of Outlaws. So same thing as World of Outlaws Sprint Cars, World of Outlaw Late Models, UMP, Dirt Car Series up in the Northeast. We're all the same. It's owned by Dirt Car. So anyway, I ran the most races in the A-Mods last year. Actually, they gave me this funny trophy, most races run. It's a real trophy. It's pretty cool. But I didn't know that I could back it down. So I said, well, I'm going to do these 9 races behind the NASCAR tracks, the trackside live show. I'm going to do the Kyle Petty Cherry Ride. I'm going to do some motorcycle rides with Rusty. Hey, we're going to do new vacations now. We're going to go to Key Largo. We're going to go to Cabo. And my family deserves that because my whole life, it's been race, race, race. Well, my daughter Brooke one day said, oh no, Dad, you got to keep a race car. And Brooke goes, Dad, we just want you to be at our kids' birthday parties. I was really bad about leaving about halfway through the kids' birthday parties and going racing. I'm embarrassed to admit that. But that's how ate up I am with this racing. So the reason I decided to keep racing is because I realized I could tone it down. Last year I ran 35 races, more than half, and still won. And still won also the Missouri-Illinois Regional Championship. Ran 13th in the nation out of like 2,000 cars. But it's because I won a lot, but I also had like 12 second place finishes. Actually, a friend of mine, Todd Sherman, up there in Indiana, he goes, hey, you finished second in the second place finishes. Todd had 13. It's kind of funny. But I had a lot of bonus points because a lot of those second place finishes were with big car counts. You know, like 40 cars are there, and I run second in the big race. So I still gained a lot of points. So what I learned was this. I can stay racing. I can run 30 races. To me, that is like nothing. Shit, we'll run Volusia this year, and I'll run 6. And I learned that I could run Nick Hoffman's car. Myself and Nick are putting a deal together. And I can run one of Donnie Jumper, my dear friend Donnie Jumper at Impressive Race Cars. He's going to field my car for the Dome. So, you know, run Donnie's car at the Dome, but it's going to look just like our car. I can run Nick's car at Volusia, but it's going to look just like my car. So, hell, that's 6 races right there. The family's happy with me. I still do all the vacations. So that's the reason I'm gonna keep racing. It's because I learned I could tone it down and still compete, still be at a high level, still have a lot of fun. And I like to be worldly. I like to do different things. And I'll leave you with this. The other reason that I've decided to keep racing is last year I was at Sturgis for Bike Week, and I was talking to the great Don Perdome, the Snake, and Walker Evans, 12-time off-road truck champion. I said, guys, I need your advice. And they was sitting in lawn chairs having a little sip, a little wine. And I said, man, I'm thinking about quitting. They about choked on their little drinks and about come flying up out of that lawn chair. No. I said, well, Dan Walker, when was your last year racing? 62, I won the truck championship. I was like, damn. And Don Perdome said, Kenny, don't quit. I miss it so much. He misses the NHRA so much. And then Kenny Schrader got really sentimental. So Schrader got very emotional. Let's just put it that way. I'm not going to throw him under the bus. He just got really emotional. I was like, damn. And the thing about it is, I'm in such good shape. Shit, man, I eat lean, and I watch myself, and I still go. And I got to be honest, I still need that shop. I like going up to that shop. Hell, today I'm going to get the motor. I'm getting the tires. I'm taking them all over to Donnie Jumper, you know, and I'm going to run in November 17th, 18th. I'm going to run Springfield, Missouri, drive Jerry Hoffman's car. So anyway, hopefully that explains why I'm going to keep racing. And damn, this is a long one, 8 minutes. I'm so sorry. But you just can't explain why you're going to keep racing in 2 minutes. All right, everybody. Well, have a good day. Coffee with Kenny today. Hey, we got a lot coming up on Kenny Conversation. We got the great Ricky Carmichael on this Tuesday night. We got Ricky Carmichael is the GOAT, the greatest of all time in motocross, supercross. We got Dale Jr. coming up. We got Rico Abreu coming up. We got Elliott Sadler coming up. Little birdie tells me John Force is coming.